Well, I, like everyone else around the globe, have been tuning into the interviews you've been doing recently. It is funny because when people refer to your rants, I always think back to when you were in New York City working on your very first album. I'll never forget, you went up to do an interview on Hot 97 for their morning show, and throughout the whole interview, you were trying to convince them that you could rap. They definitely didn't like Kanye West at that time, and that's fine, because not everyone has to like Kanye, but they were very rude and offensive, and that's the part that got me. And the worst part of the whole interview was at the very end when they said, okay, when's your album coming out? When's the release date? And you paused because I don't think you had a release date at that point. And they jumped right in, cut you off, and went into a commercial break, and that was the end of the interview. As someone who had known you at that point, it offended me. I was like, wow, this is crazy. And I remember hitting you up right after to say, yo, this music has to come out. So now, fast forward, I look at what's going on, and I just feel like, in theory, your fight is the same. The players are different, and your voice travels further. That's really the only difference. So I wanted to offer you some encouragement again. Sometimes I feel like you have to know someone to any extent to really be able to reach them. So I hope that my message today connects with you. And even though it may sound comedic, it's not. It's how I truly feel, and I always keep it 100. You probably remember that. So after the Sway interview, I asked myself, what is the issue and what is the solution? Bottom line. And I feel like the issue is control, or lack thereof, and the solution is ownership. And I'm not just talking ownership and creative ideas, because we know you have that. I'm talking business ownership. So for you, along with my team, we took a 2-hour drive south of Atlanta to Vienna, Georgia, to visit a cotton field and a cotton gin. So it is with this in mind that I present to you the top 5 reasons why you, Mr. West, should be growing cotton. So the number 1 reason I think that you should start growing cotton is for control. To be in the fashion and apparel, even consumer products business, it's a good idea to control at least one material that you know you're going to need. And when you have cotton, you can generate revenue. And when you have revenue, you don't have to worry about someone just paying you a royalty. So the number 2 reason that I think that you should grow cotton is because of your family. We all know that historically cotton fields are ran by families and passed on from generation to generation. Not to mention, I'm sure that your fiance Kim would appreciate getting a higher return on her investment from using Kanye's cotton. And let's go back to the generational thing. How crazy would it be to leave your daughter north a cotton field one day? In your own words, ain't nobody doing that. So the number 3 reason that I think you should grow cotton is for job creation. You always talk about Steve Jobs and Walt Disney for their creative innovation, but let's not forget about the fact that they built empires that employ people. By getting the best cost on something, which you'd be doing with cotton, you make more money. And when you make more money, you can hire more people to carry out the ideas and visions that you have to change the world. The 4th reason that I think you should grow cotton is because it's a commodity. It can be bought and sold in its entirety. When the cotton is separated from the seed itself, you can sell the seeds. Cotton is used in everything, not just the textile industry, but it's used in products, it's used in money. Cottonseed oil is used in milk. Potato chips are fried in cottonseed oil. This is really a win-win. The 5th reason that I think you should grow cotton is because it's just genius. And if you don't consider it, you're marginalizing yourself. And to the man who put Confederate flags on t-shirts, this only makes sense. Plus, as a business owner, to not control at least one part of the supply chain, you tell me who's the new slave. So, I wonder what Kanye's cotton would look like. Well, check out some clips from when we went to Vienna, Georgia to visit a cotton field in the Coley Gin Company.
Well, we've been here since 1945.
Are you thinking like generation to generation you want to keep this going?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's so I'm the fourth generation that's been here managing this site. I've got kids of my own, so hopefully one day they'll be able to take it over from me.
Based on a couple assumptions and some numbers that I already know. So let's just assume you have 10 acres of land, which you probably already have. That's nothing. So 10 acres of land will yield 20 bales of cotton. One bale of cotton is equivalent to 480 pounds of cotton. So if we take 20 and multiply that by 480, we have 9,600 pounds of cotton. Now, after your cotton is grown, you need to get it ginned. And that is when they actually remove the cotton seed from the fibers. That, on average, will cost you 9 cents per pound. So 9 cents times 9,600 pounds gives you a cost of $864. Now, let's go back. We have 9,600 pounds of cotton, which that will yield approximately 16,000 shirts. So if you sell 16,000 shirts at $20, that gives you $320,000. Now obviously you had to pay for the land, you had to pay for the seeds, you had to get it ginned, and then you also have another cost to the textile plant so they can actually take it from dirt to shirt. So all of that in total is still well within $13 million and definitely within your means. Yo, this is making not only cents, dollars, and cents. Yay. I would love to know what you think about all of this. And I actually have the same number, so you can hit me up, so I'll look forward to that. To all the viewers out there, I just want to say thank you for checking out my video. I am by no means a cotton expert, but I am an entrepreneur of over 12 years. I've had success and failure, but the failure is actually where I learned the most. And I just want to say to everyone, no matter what your dream or passion is, don't just think outside the box. Think inside, outside, to the left, to the right. Just think. Give me your thoughts on Twitter, Instagram. You can follow me, hit me up at FBI's World.